Thousands of names that no one will read. Recently I read that a certain priest spent many hours reading aloud the names of children killed in Palestine. A moving, beautiful gesture, an image of remembering the victims. There is only one problem: every day Christians die around the world. Every year about 400 million people are persecuted simply because they stand up for their faith. Killed, tortured, raped, and no one reads their names. No one commemorates these thousands murdered. Meanwhile, so-called Christian charitable organizations occupy themselves with bringing in refugees, supporting the invasion of Europe, and that is all that interests them. They call it brotherhood. It is not brotherhood. It is the killing of Christ. Where were all those defenders of Palestinian children when Christians were being murdered all over the world? Where were they, and where are they now, when they are tortured, raped, killed, when their heads are being cut off? Where were they when their brothers were dying in silence? Where are all those anti-fascists, those supposed defenders of the wronged? They are silent when they see a Nazi Ukraine, when Hitlerist symbols are publicly displayed, when swastikas are tattooed on soldiers' bodies. Where are they? Where are the human rights defenders? Ask yourself that question. People who publicly rejoice at the murder of a right-wing activist, a father of 2 children, a husband leaving a widow in mourning. Those same people lecture others about human rights and a brotherhood. They call on others to condemn those who defend themselves. They publicly care about the children of Palestine, they pretend to care, but in reality politics matters, not truth nor suffering. It is simple hypocrisy. It is deceit. There is no greater lie today than the one that allows people to abandon their own brothers to the mercy of murderers, and at the same time shout in defense of Palestinian children with the subtext, Hamas, or in defense of Ukraine with the subtext, Banderite symbols. He who does not care for the fate of his brothers, the persecuted Christians, is not a person of truth. They claim to have empathy, but in reality they are driven by hatred. Like Pavlov's dogs, they react to the system's signals. And the Christians? Let them die in silence. Let them continue to perish. Imagine a yard strewn with the corpses of your own family. Brutally murdered, persecuted, left to themselves. You see it with your own eyes, and nothing is covered, there is no doubt. Nearby people pass by indifferent, they do not see the blood, they do not see the murdered. In the distance more bodies, destruction, everything through a fog of propaganda. And yet the same people shout about crimes before anyone has established anything. And then a politician comes out and shouts that Israel is to blame for everything, that Palestinian children are victims, with such fierceness, with such fervor. On the corpses of their Christian brothers, whom no one remembers, immersed in their blood, he builds his own propaganda. Wake up! God calls for repentance. He shows the truth, warns, and you still support your own destruction. You must not be silent. You must not forget. You must not allow the truth about persecuted Christians to be drowned out by hypocrisy and lies. Arkady Shniewalski.